guys want to literally take a shot? 3, 2, 1. Dope. So yeah, so literally, guys, should females be questioned or asked about what they bring to the table?
Yeah, I think so, but only if the person that's asking is also bringing a lot to the table. Otherwise, I don't think you have any jurisdiction to ask that question.
I think it's a loaded question. I think it's a hella loaded question because I think it's acceptable for both sides to have an open discussion about what you're bringing to the table and what the relationship is. I think saying should a woman bring something to the table is just hella loaded in 2021.
Yeah,
it's just the default is a woman doesn't bring anything.
Exactly.
But also, men are always asked what they bring to the table. Women aren't. Women bring good looks and maybe something else, and that's it. I'm not saying that's what they bring.
Children.
I'm saying that's the default assumption. A man usually has to bring more than a woman, no matter what.
But I feel like it should be equal though.
It should be, but it's not.
I just think men and women bring completely two different things. So women tend to bring like the nurturing, they look after their men in different ways, and I feel like men provide security. That's my personal opinion.
In that aspect, yeah, they bring a lot. But I think when it comes to like raising the child, for example, it's always the women. The person that's keeping the house, it's always the women. Making sure you're fed, it's always the women. It's not necessarily always the man. I think, you know, I guess what you're mainly referring to is that like financially, is that why it's always on the man? Because that's all I see it.
Do you personally think that a man should be the one that brings everything?
What do you mean everything? So
It depends on your setup.
What
Like,
do you mean?
do you believe in like the old times age where the man is the breadwinner and
No.
the women?
It depends on the
No,
setup.
but I'm saying, do you personally believe it?
No, I believe it's a thing where like if you as a woman want to be a housewife, then you should be able to be a housewife. And as a man, I would expect you to be financially stable. You're looking after me. I want like a monthly salary to be looking after your kids. 100%. I want money. But if I'm not working and I'm at home.
But a salary.
Maybe not a salary.
To be honest,
So hold on.
like if most women are at home, their husbands
Like monthly money, yeah.
No, I said, what's your
we
personal
don't-
Maybe
preference?
not a salary and allowance.
But you do, because if your wife's at home looking after your children, she's putting her career involved to raise your children.
But she chose to do
No,
that.
we're not
necessarily,
gonna do that. We're not gonna
because-
do that.
Okay, so if your woman is going to work and you're at work, who's picking up the kids from school, who's making sure dinner's on the table, who's putting them to bar and putting them to bed at
Childcare is
night.
so expensive.
That's what I mean.
So you have no choice but to stop
My
working
mum,
in those aspects.
but my mum and dad both worked, and one went night shift, one did mornings,
Okay, but
and they swapped. No, but you're saying it as if there's no way for that to happen.
But
No,
is it
but
Women
no,
shouldn't.
I'm saying
It's
if a
possible,
woman
but
has
not
chosen
always.
to do that.
Yeah,
then
she's
she
chosen.
should-
She's chosen. Doesn't mean she gets a
But
salary
then there's
for
some
it.
guy. No, I'm talking about like
so how
an
do you expect
allowance.
her to
An allowance
wait,
to
so
the
how do you
salary.
expect
No,
her
no,
to...
no.
An
Wait,
allowance
so
to
I
the
just asked
salary.
a question, right? So when a woman's at home with their kids and they're taking their kids to play gyms, they're going out for coffee.
So what, I can't
saying
have-
their kids
I
in
can't
the
have
past. How are they meant to
But
have...
surely-
not about
surely-
clothes.
but surely
But how are you
as-
going to pay for your
but surely
kids to go
as
to
a-
play gym?
But surely as a family you would share finances. It's not
Exactly.
like salary.
But you're talking about salary.
No,
on
I'm
top
just
of
saying
that.
I never said salary. I said
She said
allowance.
it's
I
salary.
said it with my chest in it, but I meant allowance. I'm just saying it's like
An allowance is a salary. They're all the
Okay,
same.
and it's not. How I'm trying to say, right?
All you're doing is changing the words
Okay.
to say, "Give me free
All I
money."
am trying to say is, right, if I am your wife and I'm not working, I'm looking after your kids, you're telling me you can't give me like $1,000 a month.
Why do you need that?
Listen, I deserve a salary. If I'm looking after your children, I'm cleaning the house, I'm making dinner, I'm making you rice and curry, I'm making you jollof, the least you could do is give me some money on the 28th of each month to say, thank you, baby. I appreciate you.
It's not. It's
So-
going to
so
you.
wait,
it's not
wait,
kids. It should go to the
no,
kids,
stop.
not you.
No.
But it should go to
Wait,
the kids,
so where am I
not
getting my
you.
money from? Where am I getting my money
There's
from?
benefits
You
too, but there's
share
benefits too.
Just
You
say, no,
realise
but
that.
that isn't
allowance.
just assuming it. It's a situation where you have to claim benefits.
But
Exactly.
usually, even if you're a married couple, you get you get tax breaks when you have children on top of that as well.
No.
Why
I
should
just
a man give you £1,000 simply
I'm sorry,
because
I'm not,
you chose to
okay,
stay at home?
Listen, I'm not gonna be. If I'm gonna be a housewife, my husband must be earning at least 100,000 a year.
But you're talking as if you.
Wait, no, finish, because I need to know where this is going.
That's madness.
What do you mean?
If you ever asked me that and I was your husband, it's not happening.
No. But why is it not fair for me to have money in my bank account if I'm not working?
You earn your own money. There's
No,
other ways to
no,
earn
no,
money
no,
though,
no,
but there's other ways for you to earn money as a housewife. I think if someone wants to give them a salary, that's on them, but I don't think it should be by force or by fire. To give somebody a salary it's as if they're doing a job. And I think if you chose to have a kid, it's a joint thing. If the partner wants to do it, that's on them, but it shouldn't be expected necessarily. I think that's a dangerous thing. But there are other ways for you to earn money. You're being lazy. That's laziness.
Whoa.
There's other ways for you to earn money.
What we're not going to do.
There's other ways to earn money.
What we are not going to do is what's it called, victimize mothers because they want to say hi.
Victimize?
Whoa.
I said what you said is lazy.
No.
I said what you said is lazy. No one said they're victimizing.
But you said, oh, it's a lazy thing for a mother.
No, I said you're being lazy for
How am I being
expecting a
lazy?
man. Because there's other ways for you to make
Have
money.
you looked after a child?
There's
before?
other ways for
Have
you to
you looked
have.
after
But
There's other ways for you to
Have
make
you
money.
looked
I think it's 50-50.
I'm asking you a question.
We're
Is
just
it-
assuming as well that this person is just staying at home with one child.
Exactly.
What if you've got three
Three
kids?
kids or
You
something.
have a lot of work to do. Until I started
But you
working,
and you
chose
want a
to
salary
do
for
that.
it.
But
No,
you
no.
chose to
Let's
do
get-
that.
no,
I
by the way, I'm not
I'm
saying to have a salary,
But
but I
we're
definitely
talking
think
about
you should be
women.
putting some money
Women
in.
that
If
have the
your
autonomy to
partner's
do
at
that
home looking
themselves.
after your
I
child,
know,
definitely
yeah,
need
it's
some
different.
sort of money.
Yeah.
Maybe not £1,000,
I understand
but
that.
definitely contribute.
I
Come
fully
on.
understand that. What my perspective is, as a couple, as like a partnership, you would share finances.
Right.
You have a
Yeah, you
joint
would.
bank account.
Yeah.
No, but
I
if
think
you're
that
not
I think
working,
the
how
concept
do
of
Because you can
me paying you a salary
I think that's
is
a bit of,
is
yeah.
too testy.
I hear that.
For me, like you would share a bank
But,
account, you
yeah.
would spend money like you spend
I know,
money.
but what-
like you're a
I'm
family,
saying
you
it
do
as
it
in-
together.
Okay, but there's situations where the woman literally has no other income. Like,
But you would share a bank account. You,
I know, no,
what my money I earn is what we.
no, but that's what I'm trying to say.
Personally, I don't think a partner should get a monthly salary. I think if you're a family, you're a family. You should share one account and you should live together as a unit.
I know.
So like, if like, let's just say, you know, you earn quite a lot of money and whatnot, and yeah, fair enough, you share your finances, but most people, like stay-at-home mums, if their partners have got money, they do give their partners,
Exactly.
Yeah.
like, allowance.
No,
They do.
no,
Or
I
your
understand
partners,
that.
or you give your partners a card, right? And obviously you can monitor what it is your partner's doing. As long as your partner's not taking the piss,
It's going on the
that's
kid, right?
fine.
It's going on the
Well,
kid.
yeah, it's
No, but why can't it go on me?
But-
Why can't it not go on me? If I want to buy a Gucci bag, can I
But-
tell my chest?
but
Yeah, I
this-
do
but-
think
okay.
I'm
I'm just saying. Okay, listen, the Gucci bag was an example. Personally, I don't need a Gucci bag. I would prefer holiday to Dubai. I don't know, maybe a ring. Just to say thank you.
But the problem I have is the concept of salary.
£1,000.
That's all I have.
Okay,
Because then it's like,
allowance,
what, if we
but-
break up, am I giving you a P60? Like, when,
No,
is that it?
but
Yeah.
I just said
I think you guys are taking it out of context.
No, hold on.
You know what I meant
Hold.
was
No.
when I say that.
Hold. You can't take something out of context unless you put it in the wrong context in the first place. You
What are
can't
you
do
trying
that.
to do all those
No, but you
things?
Oh, you know what I meant. though.
No,
You know
hold,
exactly
hold.
what I meant.
If you think a Gucci bag for
No,
yourself,
I'm just as
No,
an
no,
example,
hold,
if I
hold.
want that, I should be able to
you,
be able to
but
get
a
that.
Gucci bag, £1,000 is better spent on a kid than your feelings
No,
for
but
you to dress up and feel
okay,
good.
whoa.
It's a far better.
Wait.
You want a Gucci bag to
Wait.
feel good though.
No.
Your kid could do better for £1,000.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is, first of all, that was a joke. I wouldn't spend money on a Gucci bag. What I was trying to say, even if I'm
Hey, live your life. Live your life. Live your life. Live your life. You wanna play?
What I'm trying to say,
Live your life.
what I'm trying to say is, like, even if, let's say I'm a full-time mum
Yep.
and I'm a full-time wife and I'm
Yep.
at home and I don't work,
Mhm.
if I want to spend, let's say an allowance or with shared money
Mhm.
on a treat on myself,
Yep.
because I feel like, do you know what, I want to feel better about myself.
Yep.
Why can't I do that?
With your money.
100%, you should.
But that's what I was trying
With
to say.
your
If I
money.
want to do that.
But with your
Yeah,
money.
but it's not about your money. When you're together, when you're family,
For me,
it's
it's
our
our
money.
money. Like,
No, no, no.
if we have
It's our
family,
shared
like, it's our money.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a
Yeah,
shared
but
money,
I
why can't I do
I
that?
think this kind of comes down to people's different ideals on relationships as well, you know.
Exactly.
Because for me personally, I would like to have a shared account, but I would also like to have my own money. I don't want to share everything. I like having my own things. Do you get where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
So, and I don't know. I kind of agree, yeah, you should be able to treat yourself, but if that's money you've earned yourself,
Exactly, your
I think
money.
fair
But we're
enough.
married.
Maybe on occasion, like
But
treat yourself to
We
something.
live in the
and married and
21st century.
But
There's
we're
so
married.
I like
many
to
ways
have my
to
own
I
make
know,
things.
but every
But no, but
not
there's
everybody
so
wants
many
it,
ways
but
to
not
make
everybody
money.
wants a modern relationship.
And that's
I
your
think-
choice.
If your partner can afford to
give you some money if you want to go out and do things like with your children and stuff, then yeah, I don't really see it, being an issue. But I guess, what everybody was getting kind of a little bit rowdy about was this whole like salary. I think it's like the term salary that certain people didn't like, but I don't see there being anything wrong with your partner like helping you out financially if you are at home.
But why are you like
No,
also,
I wouldn't mind doing
Also,
that.
no, seriously,
I wouldn't
like
mind doing that, but it's funny.
on a real,
If a man earns money,
Sean.
if a man earns money in a relationship and you're married, it's our money. When it's your money, singular. But it's no longer our money.
Yeah,
If you're
forget
earning it
that.
yourself. That's selfish.
Yeah, I hear
That's
that.
selfish.
I actually
If you
that.
want to treat yourself,
I don't think she should be given a salary or an allowance. I think that it should either be something that's joint when it comes to like financial income, or she should have her own. But a specific allowance, not sure if I agree with that.
Yeah.
expectations,
But you're not her husband, though.
that doesn't mean anything.
So yeah, flip
that
the
doesn't
script.
mean anything.
Imagine if it was the woman that was
If it was
the
me,
breadwinner
I would
and it
give my
was a guy.
husband money. If you
I think,
were
yeah, this
not
is
working, yeah,
different.
that's what I'm saying. If you weren't working and I was the only breadwinner, 100% I would give you monthly money. And
Yeah,
if
but you
wanted
need to
to
try and get your
I
own at some
wouldn't
point.
expect
I
that.
can't support you forever.
No,
Exactly, as a
I would
man,
like
I
to have my own
wouldn't. And
person.
hold
I
on.
think it
And then
just
what if your husband dies? Then what
Right,
are
but
you
can I
going to
just
do?
say
Like,
something? I think
you
it
can't,
just
you're just going to
depends.
live off his life forever. Like, don't you
think
want to
it
have
just-
something of your own?
Yeah, but it just depends, because if you've got children, right, and it works better for your family for the mum to stay at home, because all
there's
around,
other
then yeah.
ways.
Wait,
fair
let me finish,
enough.
because it just works better for your family dynamics if one parent is at home. That's just what it is. And at the end of the day, if you have to pay your partner a certain amount of money just because that works for your family, then it is what it is. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I just think it's down to
For the
preference.
record,
Yeah, I think
I'm an
so.
independent woman, so I don't depend on man. I just want
Yeah.
to put that out there. A lot of people are like, oh my
Hold
god,
up.
she's in that bitch.
Hold up.
No.
Hold
I just want to put that out
Yeah.
there just to lie. Like me, I will earn my own money with my chest. I don't need the man to
But
depend
what you
on
said
me.
is
No,
contradictory.
I was giving an example.
What you, no.
I was giving an example.
I think if you want something, say it with your chest.
No, I
Don't
did say it with my
pretend.
chest.
But
I
don't
say it
pretend.
to my chest.
Because what
I
you've
say-
done now
listen,
is
I'm
you've
a woman
exposed the
that
question.
listen, I'm a woman that has 3 jobs and a child and I look after my child. I don't ask for no child. I don't ask for no child wages for nothing. I'm saying to you, but if I was a wife and my husband had money, why would I want to put myself through like loads of work
An
and stuff?
independent
But
woman
I'm
wouldn't
still-
ask. An independent woman doesn't ask for anything.
Okay, so all independent women just don't ask.
No.
Because it's ready to work all the time. Okay.
What you're doing
Congratulations.
is a straw man in my point.
Personally, if my husband is earning over 100k and he can afford it, and I'm staying home with more than 2 children, the least you can do is give me £1,000, get my nails done, I can take the kids out to trampolining, do a little couple dates, why not?
No,
What do you
that's
know?
not what I said. I said independent women
But you
don't
said what you
ask.
said.
To be
Independent
fair,
Are you a woman?
if they took
Have
it
you
out of
got a vagina?
context, you put it in the wrong context.
No, but independent women don't ask. They don't ask for anything.
Are you a woman?
I don't need to be a woman
Are
to
you
know
a
that,
woman?
though. But
What is it to
are
be
you a man?
independent woman?
Are,
What is it to
are
be
you a
independent-
man
I'm
for
not
you
a
to
man.
expect for
I'm not a
something
man.
from me?
I'm not a man. So
To
what
be
is it to
honest,
be
I
independent
don't
woman?
hear many men say the things that you say, but that's just men that I've come across.
Most of us men don't have a problem doing that. It's the expectation. Women that
So why don't you
expect.
just say that then?
Exactly.
We're
You
kind of
went all
trying
the
to
way
say.
to the
No, because if I'm a husband and you're staying at home in the modern world and there's not many other ways for you to make money.
So what was
There's
it all day?
children go to
Is that what
nursery.
you want to do?
Children go to nursery. Children go to
Only
school.
during term
There's
time if you
other
can't
ways
afford
to
to
make
send
Have you got
money.
kids? Have you got kids?
There's other ways
Have
to
you
make.
got children?
All you keep
Have
doing,
you
you're not
got
answering my
children?
question
No, I'm
though.
asking you.
I asked you a question.
Well, give an
Have
example.
you got
What other
children?
ways can you make money whilst being a parent and
Exactly.
looking after and raising
Content
a child?
creator.
Doing all the
Content
other
creator.
tasks?
Yeah, but
Get
if
a
you're
business.
Content
kids
creator.
There's so many different ways for you to make money.
You
Yeah,
can't
it's
raise
like
a child, man. You need to
It's
get
not-
paid
it's-
money.
I just see it as this, isn't it? Like, respectfully,
Mhm.
you don't have kids, so you don't
Let's
understand.
be real.
You're making this analogy. Oh, just send them to nursery. Like, do you know what it takes to raise a child?
I didn't say
Do you know?
that.
Exhausting.
It's exhausting. Day
I don't
in,
even
day
know,
out.
but
Your child is
I
asking you
know.
this. Can I have this? Can you have this? But you're just like, oh, just have a business.
They
or just do
act up
this.
as well when you're trying to
Mhm.
focus and do something. Like they go
Exactly.
crazy and they trash your house.
Mhm.
So what are you gonna? Okay, if you want me to work as your wife, example, are you gonna pay a nanny? Because I will happily work. You're gonna pay a
I
nanny.
pay a nanny. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay, that's fine. Then we'll
If I've seen my mum and my dad raise me, one went to work in the evening and one went to work in the morning, it is not impossible for you to do it. That's my point.
It's not
It's not
impossible.
And that's
but
my
it's not
point.
always that
You
easy.
chose to make a life for yourself.
So do you want your...
You chose to do it. That's my point. It's just
Do you
about
like
choice.
but
Sometimes it's
or do you
not down
prefer
to
the whole
choice.
traditional gender roles?
It depends on what it is.
Can I just
It
ask you
all
a question
depends.
then?
Nice.
If
It's
you're
not
like,
like-
No,
what do you
it
prefer?
depends. It depends. Most men don't have a problem providing. Most of us
do you
don't.
want to
Most of
provide?
us don't.
Do you want
Most-
to provide? Yes or no?
If I have to, yeah.
No.
Oh, if you have
If I have
Do
to.
you want to provide?
Well, it
Yes or no?
depends.
Answer that question.
It depends on the
Do you
context.
want to provide? Yes or
Give
no?
me a context for me to
I'm
provide.
talking about you're married.
Yeah.
Do you want to provide for your wife? Yes or no?
Of
Not
course I
like
do.
it's a choice.
Well, of course I do, but it shouldn't have to be by force.
What?
But sometimes it is.
I get what you're saying.
If it's
I
the
get what
choice
you're
between
saying because it's
Oh
like
my
I
God.
don't mind cooking for my partner. I don't mind, but when it's like an expectation,
That's
it just
my
makes me.
point.
It
I
doesn't make me
cook
feel
too.
good about doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Some men will go to
Right.
work and go home and expect their wife to cook. Some men will stay at home and not cook for their wives. Traditional gender roles scream that a woman just cooks. We live in a modern time with gender roles eroding. Men and women are now earning money. You know, you have the option to make money. My point is the expectation.
But it is really-
Expectations are ugly, especially when there's other ways now to make money. That's all it is.
But why is not
You
that
chose.
revolving around money? Like, I don't understand that. This is
Because
obsession.
you brought up
like-
salary.
You brought up the
No, no,
salary.
I
Salary.
said, no,
That's
I
when this all
said-
came from. You brought up. You said,
I
if
said-
I'm raising your kids, I deserve a
A
monthly
salary,
salary.
did.
and then you change it to an allowance.
myself. In his eyes, because of what I've said, he's just like, well, you can just, why do I have to like give you an allowance or salary or
It's the
contribution?
expectation.
No, it's, let me finish.
It's the principle.
Let me finish. You have this thing as like, oh, like, why do I need to give you a salary or an allowance, whatever you want to call it, or shared money, when you can just go work? But I'm just like, but if I'm not working, why can't I just receive that as like payment or like a contribution or something? That's what, like, to me, it's like, you're just like, you can't have that. Like, why would I need to give you money?
So for me, the borderline issue of that is, like, for me, it's about our money. We earn money together, because then what happens if I, as the breadwinner, become like unstable, something happens to me? I'm then gonna have to say to you, I'm gonna have to cut back on your salary. It then becomes a bit too techie. It's our money, we spend money together, we're a family.
And I agree with that. Do you know, I agree with Mike. I agree with
Honestly, I actually agreed with Mike. I do feel like couples should have a joint account. However, if a woman is not working, the least you could do is give her some money. Where is she supposed to get the money from?
Well, you're an independent woman, so no, but it's contradictory.
It's not
utterly
contradictory,
contradictory.
though. It's not.
It's
why can't
utterly
I-
contradictory.
Well, I don't understand that. Why is it contradictory?
It's a difference if you want to be interdependent. So you depend on your partner for something, and you're independent in your own ways. How are you going to be independent as a full-time mom?
Sorry, interdependent.
You
I feel like you either are or you aren't.
basically change between being dependent on your partner for some things and you're independent in some things. If you're going to have a kid, you're not going to prepare yourself for that kid. You might line up a business, you might get ready for that, save up some money. You're not just going to rely on a man, because when push comes to shove.
I don't rely on a man now.
Do you believe in breakups during relationships?
No.
Uh, I think time apart is good for a relationship. I think people need space sometimes. We usually live in a society now where people are all over each other. People kind of forget that you were your own person before that, and you're going to be your own person after. Having your own time apart can help you figure out who you are and who you want to be in a relationship.
No, because you'll just get someone pregnant during that.
What?
period. What? Do you know how many times that's happened?
You're talking
Do you know what it is?
No, I'm just
That's
saying.
what,
No,
you
no,
said
it's not.
You said
No,
that
no,
with chest
it's
way
not.
too quickly. Way too
Listen.
quickly.
It's
That's
not,
personal
it's not.
experience.
It's not, but I've seen it happen a lot of times.
So it's fear. You have a fear to get someone pregnant.
No, I'm just saying that a lot of issues happen in breakups.
I think it's simple
But if
thing
you're on
is,
a break,
I
are
feel
they not
like
free to do what they want?
if it's a break, then I think
No,
it's
but
just a
okay,
break
so
up.
if
Yeah,
you're
that's
on a
what I
break,
mean,
are you
like-
allowed to have sex with other people?
Well, then
That's
you
what I
define
That's a
that.
break
You
up.
define that in your relationship.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say, because some people are like, oh, if we're on a break, I can still fuck whoever.
That's what I'm
What's
saying.
the
You
point?
define that in your
Just
relationship.
break up
Yeah,
then. If
what's
you're
the point of
already
being in a
thinking
relationship?
about having sex with other people and you're on a break, it's probably take those signs in it. Just break up at that.
I think time apart is always very necessary. I don't think it's healthy to be around somebody all the time, whether that's your partner, a friend, or even like a parent. I just don't think it's necessary or healthy for that matter.
Not
Yeah, it's
necessarily.
fine.
I don't believe. What do you mean?
Sometimes you have a great steak, but you want a dirty cheeseburger.
I'm sorry, you shouldn't be in a relationship if you want a fucking dirty cheeseburger or whatever you say.
If I go to the gym 6 days a week,
Yeah.
I want a cheat meal. I'm not saying I want that, But I'm saying
Have
sometimes
your
you want
cheat
that.
meal, just don't involve other people's feelings in it.
No,
Break
but
up and
that's
then,
my point.
and then be free
Define-
and make sex
define your
sex as
relationship.
many people as you want.
But define your relationship. If a break, you can't have sex with someone else. You tell the partner they can't do that. Let them make their decision.
What
Just
the
break
hell is
up.
that about? Yeah, break up.
Just if it didn't work out, it didn't
And then
work
you're
out.
gonna have
Have
someone
you ever
else's
been
sloppy
on a
seconds
break?
afterwards.
Yeah,
How was that?
it was okay. We just didn't speak.
Is that it? Did you do anything else?
No, it's nice to spend time away from someone if you've been with them for a long time.
Okay.
Sometimes you just
You
need
should
space.
just do that in a
That's
relationship
good. That's
anyway. You're not
normal.
meant
I
to
wouldn't
be
class-
like together
yeah.
all the time.
But
Did you
some
miss
people,
personally, I would
some
hate
people
that.
are like that.
Did you
Yeah,
miss-
they
did
are.
you miss her?
Codependent.
For a while, yeah. But then it's nice to come away from that person.
Did you get
and
back
become
together
yourself.
after the break?
Yeah, we got back together.
And you didn't have sex with anyone during that time?
No.
So it was really, really good. Not even
Yeah,
a
it was
flirt,
nice.
not even a text, not
No.
even like, oh, let me
And
get
you're
you on
coming
the
from
bar.
personal experience, are you?
I'm not
You're
talking
saying
about-
you're saying
I
it's so
promise you.
This hurts you. This hurts
Promise.
you.
Mate,
So this
I
conversation hurts
promise
you.
you.
100%. This conversation.
With my chest.
So if
No,
your partner
no.
says to you, "Can I have a break?" You're not gonna let him have a break.
If you want to have a break, go have a break. I think I can.
Are couples really honest with one another, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of being so honest?
Okay, some people
bullshit.
can't handle honesty.
Yeah, I
Some
agree.
people-
100%. I agree with that one.
I
And that's from experience.
I like
That one's
So
really
what
good.
does that mean then? If they don't handle honesty, what does that mean? That you lie to them, you omit certain
What
details?
is it you give
Does
them?
it
some
mean you're
people
being
just can't
dishonest?
handle,
Like,
like,
what is it?
Your boyfriend or your girlfriend might ask you a question about your past, and then you
Oh,
tell them something.
that
and
one.
then
I
they
would
start
be-
getting angry,
That
start having
one.
panic attacks and
I
all
hate,
sorts.
I hate people like that, you know?
Some people,
Oh,
like,
that
I'm
would do my
so
head
yeah,
in.
I'm
I
quite an
couldn't
honest
do
person,
that.
so if my partner asks me a question like, I don't have any issues with like telling the truth. Do you know what I mean? I like that honest, open
Yeah.
relationship. But yeah, some people just
Can
can't
I-
handle the truth.
Can I ask you a question? This is from experience. So my boyfriend cheated on me twice, and he told me because he was honest about it. Am I wrong for taking him back because I felt like at least he was honest about it?
It's
and
your
he didn't
choice.
You
That-
no,
that's
do you know
your-
what? He was
wrong.
honest to make himself feel better. He wasn't honest
No,
to be nice to you.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong in taking him back because there is no right or wrong. It's
Yeah, there is
whatever
no
makes
right
you
or wrong.
happy. However, like a lot of people probably wouldn't have done that.
I know, but to me it's because you was honest about it and you came to me straight when you
It's
did
all
it.
For
about-
me, that
it's all
for
about
me
what
that
you
wouldn't
value.
justify
That's
it
your
enough for me.
personal
situation.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's
all
you.
about
Yeah, I could never
Every
forget
second
that.
you go, where are you going?
Not even that, like you'd be kissing that person and you're already feeling someone else's energy has been there. Like, I know it sounds messed up, but it's true. I'm going to be thinking in my head, you just kissed somebody else. Like, you've been texting somebody else.
I can't
And that's
lie,
where the
yeah.
trust issues and
But
stuff come
usually
in.
women think
Forget
like
that.
that anyway, even before you've got with them. Women are like, why didn't I meet you any sooner? Who have you been texting
Maybe
before?
they do, but the cheating
some
doesn't
women
help
do.
on top. That would probably
Your,
just
that's
amplify
personal
that.
experience.
Yeah.
That's personal experience.
That's why I say maybe. But the cheating obviously won't help with that at all because now they've got justification for why they think
So would
like
you
that.
rather them cheat on you and not tell you?
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't tell me.
I'd rather you not cheat at all, really.
But if
No,
you
no,
had,
like, if I had a
But
choice.
but if you had a
But they
preference,
do.
cheat on you, tell me, or
Right,
not
can
cheat.
I ask
And
you
hide
a
it, and hide it
question?
properly.
Right, so if your partner cheated
No,
on you,
'cause I'm
right,
not fine,
but
no.
it was literally just one time, he would never do it again, right? He was so
Forget it.
That's what
honest
he said
about
to me,
it.
and he
Wait,
did
he
it
would never,
again.
no, but genuinely,
Was
he
it the
would
same
never
person?
do it
Yeah.
again.
No, it wasn't.
Could you just, would you rather just have not known?
No,
No,
tell me
I
what
need
you
to
would
know.
do.
Tell me
I
something.
need to know.
Tell me something.
I need to get him out my life ASAP.
Tell me.
Yeah, I'm out.
ASAP.
I'm out.
Yeah,
Bye.
tell me.
Peace out.
Being truthful is very important.
The question
Yeah, but I
is-
don't need to tell me like, oh, I've cheated on you by the way. So what's for dinner? Like, no.
Okay, so what do you
Obviously not like that.
So now, what about white lies? Like where it's like, for example,
If it's got a bit
like,
of truth in it.
like there's a bit of truth, but like for example, like an ex messages you,
Yeah.
and like you don't want to tell it because you know it'll cause an argument, but
Oh, I
nothing
don't tell
happened.
them ever.
Depends how
I
big
don't
of
want.
a
I don't.
deal
It
it is,
is. Yeah.
I think.
If it's like just hi, you know,
Then
you're right.
maybe
Then why? I
it's
don't need
not
to tell you.
necessary,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Or if it's been like I really miss you.
So what
I
happens if
miss
he gets,
whatever,
what happens
whatever,
if he
then
gets
I would be
a
like,
big head text on his
You
phone?
know.
What if what?
What happens if the girl messages you're a big head? What's up?
That's fine. That's not.
But it doesn't
See, for
usually
me-
big
for
head
me-
stuff something else.
For me, it's just 100% truth, 100% loyalty. Like, because
Yeah.
for me, if I would never want to lie about something and then get caught out,
Same.
and then it's 10 times worse. Because it's happened to me before, where like something minor, like an ex messaged
Yeah.
me, like years ago when I was like 16, I had an ex message me, didn't say anything about it, and then it popped up in a notification somehow, and then it's like, why didn't you tell me? So like, and it was so unneeded, but it caused a bigger issue, which led to bigger trust issues.
But then I would say,
I'm not mentioning it. It's not lying.
But that's what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying to say.
It's not
No,
that
but
bad.
for me, it's just like if something happens, I'll open door. Look, this happened, or because it's just like
You covering yourself, basically.
yeah. Like,
I'd
I'd
be
rather
annoyed
be
if my
honest.
boyfriend didn't tell me if his ex.
Even if it was just like a hi, you're
Yeah, why is she messaging you?
I wouldn't care that much.
I wouldn't care.
Exactly. What's
that
up with
much.
that?
Yeah, why is she
Why?
messaging you? There's
Why?
always a motive.
But then what if
Like,
you're still friends with your ex?
Why are you still friends with
My
your ex?
part-
I'm
yeah,
friends with
my
some of
partner's
exes.
reaction
Yeah, but they don't
would-
want to be your friend.
would
They're
be
just
more
waiting for an
important to me.
opportunity.
It's not her that would be the problem for me. It would be how my partner reacts to this text. That would be my issue. You know what I mean?